Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 All Under Heaven roleplay series following the descendant of the great Confucius, Kong Jiaojin. And in that last episode, we had left the backwater province we had been assigned to and journeyed to the capital of the Tang Empire to complete our capital examination. And in doing so, made a name for ourselves, for we achieved the highest score out of all the candidates and had even earned the eye of the Emperor Li Sui himself. And so we are certainly well on the way towards making a name for ourselves and possibly becoming just as great as our great ancestor, though I suppose that's maybe a little ambitious even for Zhao Jian here. So regardless, we did complete that, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens now that we are, well, we're merit rank 5, which is the worthy official rank, but we do have the possibility of even getting to merit rank 1, which would allow us to, I guess, even become the emperor, potentially. Highly unlikely that that's going to happen. I believe it is still passed down, through blood here. But there's who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen here? Obviously, we do have great heights yet to be achieved, though. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit, though, because we can't get any postings for, I believe, another 2 or 3 years. Yeah, 2 years at the very least here, because we recently retired as a governor. So we're gonna head back to our estate, which is back here in Chengdu. We haven't been there in, probably, yeah, like 3 years or something like that. So hopefully it's not too worn down, and we're going to check that out. One thing I wanted to do, though, before I do that is I did actually want to check out the Great Wall, because we never actually ended up looking at this. And yeah, I know that you can build up the Great Wall as you go along. I wonder if it actually extends itself as the Great Wall gets construction projects. I think that they can do projects like that. Yeah, like improve the Great Wall. I wonder if that would actually like make it go longer on the map. Regardless, yeah, it's pretty cool to see. I'm very curious if it extends itself organically here. Oh yeah, I guess there's some walls. Oh yeah, here we go. There's some walls over here as well. Cool. Regardless, we gotta head home, and that is a journey that we're going to hopefully make relatively quickly, considering our dear wife, Lady Xiao Lao, is pregnant and 8 months pregnant. So hopefully we'll make it back home before she gives birth. But regardless, my hard work and diligence have paid off. I've been granted the merit rank of middle. Nice, middle. I'm now meritorious enough to become even appointed to larger, more important provinces. An important milestone in my career. I think we do need to kill some stress, because it's looking a little bit rough on the stress. Those exams, it was not easy to get first place in the exams. The stress is real. Oh, there's some fighting going on in Chengdu. Oh, and these rebels. Oh, wow. Actually, our home province is, we just had a son. Kong Xizhong. Ooh, okay. Wait, why didn't it ask us to give him a name? That's weird. Strange, but, well, we'll probably change. I mean, we can change his name. We can change his name anyways, but, yeah, do we want to keep it Kong Xizhong, or do we want to change it to something else? Let me know your suggestions. But we do have a new heir, and that's pretty cool to see. No traits, but neither myself nor my wife have any traits. So not entirely unexpected, no inheritable traits anyways. But we'll have to, yeah, we'll just have to see about that. Unfortunately, our wife giving birth, I think she's given birth twice. while traveling. So our dear wife Xiao Lao is just really she's a great woman. And now that she's given birth to a son, yeah, I mean, even though we can get concubines, I just don't really see any need for it, really. Our friend Li Xiaolang has died. Our brother-in-law, the brother of our dear wife, has died. He fell from a mountain trail. Oh no, that sucks. Dang. So technically, oh, okay, she does have a younger brother, Li Yu. Huh, wow. So her older brother unfortunately passed away. Dang, that is rough. Wow, the army here. Oh, is the army gonna be able to pull off a victory? Do we have any troops we can, you know, commit to it? No, we got no troops. I don't think so, right? Yeah, no champions. I mean, yeah, we have no army. We're not a, we're just a gentleman. Wow, well, they might be able to beat the rebels. It's looking really close here. Okay, so apparently, as we travel in, we're traveling into a land that's just being accosted by rebels here, which is not ideal, obviously. But luckily, we've got guys like Hao Jie and, well, even unfortunately, Ying Zhang is still with us. He has come along with us as, I suppose, well, he's our guard captain. So, yeah, it's, I mean, we did come to a little bit of an understanding with him, but the man's ambitious. He's not a good guy. He is just, like, lawful evil, but, yeah. I imagine he came with us for his own ambitions. Okay, looks like the rebels might be defeated, which is good. But we did finally return to our home. Study gleaned insights from the annals of Duke Min. Nice. All right. So yeah, I think that that is. Well, we're gonna see how this rebel fight goes off. Looks like the Imperial forces are going to pull off a very close victory. Unfortunately, the rebels seem strong, but the Imperial forces are stronger here. So they're gonna have to go and deal with these rebels down in the district of An Yuan as well, potentially. But yeah, that's well, I guess we'll keep it on. Let's see how that all goes. Tutor educates child. Our ward has been taught by Zhang Hao. Shanzi's learning has increased. That's good. All right, we've got 15 advantages here on the promote Nijiraya scheme. So I think it's just time to do it here. Let's leverage the scheme. Promote success. His standing among his peers have improved, and his appointment is now one step closer. We'll see if he actually gets appointed. That would be very interesting if he did. But yeah. Oh, okay. Not sure what happened down here. Looks like we are beating the rebellion though, so that's good. One interesting thing, I imagine, as we return to the Kong estate, which was probably, you know, pretty much abandoned when we left it. You know, we've been gone for 3 years. We probably had some like little estate up here, maybe in the mountains, like just over here or something like that. I imagine we basically abandoned it, and I think as we return home, we find ourselves an interesting character there. A squatter, I should say. And the squatter, well, he has an interesting story, for he calls himself Kong Chong Ji, and tells us to refer to him as Shu Shu, which means uncle, for he does indeed claim to be our father's brother's uncle's brother. And whatever that convoluted term is meant to mean, he basically is claiming to be our great uncle, I guess. Something along those lines. He's a bit of a strange man, but he is well learned, as you can see. He's a good man. You know, likes to eat, not very good with his money. Disputed heritage, yeah. I don't really know if he actually is our relative, but he claims to be anyways. But he seems to be a very a very knowledgeable man, and there may be things we can learn to him. So we catch this guy squatting in our house, and I suspect that even if we don't necessarily believe him, we're not gonna kick the man out because we are compassionate ourselves. So let's keep our dear uncle around. And I wonder if this is the one who slipped us that note when we were over there in the capital. I don't know. Depends. I mean, I guess if he's been here for a while, maybe not. But it could have been our wife who had slipped us the note while we were in the capital. I do like that idea as well. Where is the capital? Totally lost on the map here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Regardless, oh, actually, the rebels are not that far from the capital. Regardless, yeah, we're gonna keep this guy around. I wonder if there's anything we can learn from him. Let's see. Request mentorship. Can we get mentored under him ourselves? We can. Study Confucianism. Starts a mentorship scheme against him. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, why not? I don't know. Oh, our study scheme ended. All right, well, that's fine. Greetings, my benign vassal. I demand your bodyguard, Wei Lianshao, as tribute. His skills and extensive knowledge of troop compositions will serve my court well. Oh, Wei Lianshao has been requested to the court of the emperor. That's interesting because Wei Lianshao did at one point serve in the imperial army. However, he went rogue when he basically disobeyed orders from his commander and ended up having to kill some of his own contingent to kind of get away from that and to yeah, I mean, but now the emperor, I guess while we went to the court and we were presented before the emperor himself, Wei Lianshao must have been with us, and the emperor, interesting. Well, I mean, you can't refuse a request by the emperor, right? I guess you can't. All right, well, if he's gonna demand it, then I suppose we send Wei Lianshao. We send him away. Huh. Dang, he's no longer our personal champion. That's unfortunate. Good for him. I mean, looks like he's got a position maybe as one of the emperor's soldiers. He's just a courtier, but I imagine that, I mean, he's wearing the armor. So, yeah, dang, we lost one of our guys. I mean, it's a promotion for him. Now he's serving in the court of the emperor, but still. Damn, the emperor, I didn't realize the emperor could just, like, demand our people from us. Can make a request for candidate score? Candidate score could be nice. Let's ask for some candidate score from the minister Sao Chui? I'm not really sure. The UE sound. Let me actually just double check this. So I couldn't find it, but I'm just gonna call him Sao Chi because I think that seems fine to me. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do there. After all my lectures and shared wisdom, my ward Shanzi has finally embraced the true faith. I always knew he would make a good little Jingshu one day. Jingshu. Confucianist, essentially. Wen Chang, yeah. Oh my gosh. This guy guided my hand, and I assume that means... Is that just another name for Confucius? He's got a lot of names. Anyways, we can find an elder as well, but yeah, oh wow, well, none of these guys seem particularly good as elders, really, honestly. Li Gongfu, this isn't related to our wife, is it? Different house of Li. Twisted words. While entertaining visitors, we happened upon the topic of the Analects, and a vigorous discussion ensued, one characterized more by passion for the subject than knowledge of it. The group dispersed. Shanzi approaches me afterwards, visibly distressed after overhearing some of the debate. How could they get the analect so wrong, he asks in obvious disbelief. Your commitment to the rights is commendable. Ooh, so he just converted over to this way of thinking. And now he wants to be zealous. Well, for one thing, we can't take the stress hit, so we have to go with that. So yeah, zealous, that's fine. That doesn't boost his. Oh, it boosts his martial. He is turning out to be like more of a martial character. I wonder if somebody like Hao Jie would convince us, like, hey, like the kid is not taking to the scholarship. Like maybe we just make him. Maybe we just make him a warrior. And I think maybe after some convincing, we would accept that, because yeah, I mean he's clearly not really taking to being a scholar. Like obviously he understands, you know, the religion, and he's very, you know, adherent to it, but who do we get to educate him? Well, you know, if he's zealous, maybe rather than having Hao Jie as his mentor, what if it's Zhang Hao? That might make a little bit. Well, Zhang Hao is also yeah, but he is a Shaolin monk, so he does, you know, he's a fighter. Maybe Shanzi will become a monk as well. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I think that's fine. He'll become. I mean, he is a fighter. Yeah, this is basically just to get his prowess up, essentially. So I don't think we can ask him to become a monk or anything like that. But maybe he will become a monk anyways. So we'll have to just kind of see how that goes along. Also, I wonder, do we want to make Chongji, Uncle Chongji here as our Li Shang? I mean, I think we do, because he's very capable at it. Juji, I think, will be replaced, but we'll give him a position. Oh, we don't even have a Tiger Brave soldier anymore. Well, no, he still has the position as recorder, so I think that's okay. He's still got a role. Oh man, oh no, I don't want to have Ying Zhang as our Tiger Brave soldier. Who the heck is this guy? Wang Zhiyi? Wang Shiyi? Where did this guy come from? He's actually relatively capable. Considering that Ying Zhang is already our guard captain, I think that having Wang Shiyi as our Tiger Brave soldier is probably fine. So yeah, we'll get him in there. I do not remember where this guy came from. Can we find you a wife? Do we have any wives around for you? Somebody who's like maybe young enough to possibly have kids. I mean, 30 is fine, I suppose. So yeah, we'll do that there. Get this guy a wife. It's been so long since I recorded the last episode that I do not recall where we picked this guy up. Regardless, yeah, let's let time flow on here. Do we have anything that we can do? Study the Confucian classics. You start. Oh well, we're already doing. Command family to attend exams. Can your family will independently attend examination? I don't know if we need to do that. Maybe we get the options to do that. Petition the Huangdi. You travel to Huangdi Li Sui's court to deliver our petition. Huh. Choose petition type. Court position. Grant us a court position. Ooh, that could be cool. I think we will maybe go and ask for a court position here. Let's do that. Captain oh, I bet you Wang Shi was one of these guys, but now we've got Captain Dali of the Tangut band of Zekong coming with us here as one of our mercenary captains. A grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry, there's a small wooden table and a stall. Careful, my lord. Xiang holds up her arm in front of my chest. There are bandits in these lands. All quick to make accusations. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance to the cave. I'm merely a hermit, and you, well, you carry the title of gentleman. A hermit would be a great addition. Now, we've got enough hermits around here with Uncle Chong Yi coming with us. How fortunate. Please tell me about my future. The hermit takes a second before replying. The fire shall talk and silver shall flow from the hoof of lowing cattle. Ah, how insightful. Not really entirely sure what that means, but clearly this man knows something that we do not. How are the rebels doing around here? Hard to say. There's a lot of armies marching around, that's for sure. Alright, let's go visit the Emperor. The Emperor, I think, owes us one, considering he took one of our guys. Oh, yes. Bow low and see the Emperor. Oh, look at this. Wei Lian Xiao is literally here as one of the Emperor's guards. That's pretty cool. And all the ministers and stuff here, of course. I am escorted to Huang Di Li Sui's room, where he beckons for me to approach. He sits in silence for some moments and mulls my petition over. Eventually, he addresses me. You speak well, but if I'm agree to your request, I will need something in return. Surely you would see it would benefit us both if we come to an arrangement. A fair offer, I accept. He gets a weak hook on us. We will be appointed his antiquarian. Ooh. Hey, we get a little bit of a salary, which is nice. And we get some boost in stewardship, and yeah, you know what? I think that's fine. That we owe the Emperor a favor, though, so you know that is what it is. Patron, or I suppose is a patron of theologians. Nice. Our dear wife is you got the best wife. All right, so we are now the Emperor's antiquarian. Oh, Hong Li had an inspiration. He wants to forge a magnificent bow. I just don't have the money. We're not making any money is the problem right now. So yeah, not too keen on that. Xiao Lao has been dismissed as our regent. My liege, have you heard what they call it? Oh, we had a different nickname before, but now they're calling me the Righteous. They call you Gentleman Kong Zhao Zhen the Righteous. Spectacular, is it not? It's on the lips of peasant and noble alike. A cause for celebration, I think. Zhu Jie claims with a cheery tone. Ah, so I think we were the thoughtful before, but now we are the righteous. Hey, that's not a bad nickname to have. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, cool. That is, I'll take that for sure. Mentorship progress. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we're studying under our uncle, in quotation marks, is boosting us up. So we might actually be able to hit the 5th level here. What do we have here? Governor Zhang Qinggui's local examination. Do we need to... I don't know. I don't know if we need to go to that one. We've gone to a few. I think we can chill at home for a little bit. Maybe it's worth it to... Oh, man, we really got to build up our estate. Issues of fertility. I've seen Sun Wenqing's handle everything from leeches to rotting bodies, but the discomfort on his face is something entirely new. As your physician, I am the guardian of your health, he says, staring down at the shoes. That also includes your reproductive health. I could make a tincture that might help you and your wife. I've also read about some experimental treatments with promising results. I mean, we've had 3 kids. That seems reasonable, but you know, maybe the stress is getting to Zhao Zhen a little bit, and he just needs that little extra, you know, a little extra boost in the bed chamber. I've also read about some experimental. I don't think we need anything experimental. Let's just go with the successful fertility treatment, 10% boost. Just give me something, you know, just something I can chug down to make things a little better. We definitely need to boost up our domicile here. Maybe a tea garden? What's gonna give us the most? We definitely need some money. And, okay, workshop. Workshop doesn't seem that great. Pastures. Ancestral gate. I mean, we definitely want to build up, I thought we did build something in here, did we not? Maybe we never did end up building. Oh, we built up the exam cell. Tea Garden gives us a little bit of a health boost and a tiny bit of money per month, and it unlocks this stress reducing one, so I think we're gonna grab that. War declare on liege. Your liege is being attacked by leader Chang on Ren. Who is this guy? A moist? He's a moist Bu Chang. A moist Bu Chang. Well, I'm not really sure what to make of that, but apparently there's another rebellion going on. Only 1,000 of them, but still. Obviously, a lot of rebellions going off in the Empire here. We are heading towards a division era, which I kind of actually was hoping for. I don't think it's going to happen in Zhao Jian's lifetime, but we'll see what happens in our son's lifetime here. Got another learning perk. That is not too bad. So learn on the job. 20% of counselors' primary skills added to our own. Ooh, let's see how that's going to boost us here. Oh yeah, that gave us a nice little boost there. All right, we're looking pretty good. 11, 6, 18. 18 stewardship is quite high. So I'll definitely take that. Although our money situation is looking rather rough. We might need to do a little bit of stewardship at some point just to get some money back. But yeah, our money situation not good. I mean, we could. You know, remove some of these positions, but I don't know. Are we paying for any of these? I mean, maybe we. Man. Oh, did we? Oh, we got a sagacious recluse. Why do we have that? I'm not sure why we gained this one, but regardless. All right, so yeah, money situation, that's definitely something we're gonna need to solve. Your daughter has been taught by Zhong Hao. Nice. Hong Gong has increased her skills here. We'll definitely find a good husband for her at some point. But you know, don't need to worry about that now. Boosting our progress. Oh, we're almost level 5. Good old Chong Yi. Yeah, look at this. He's the Shushu of the Kong family. He's the uncle of the Kong family. I think that is quite good. We've gained focused recruitment for 10 years. Okay. I mean, our wife inspires recruitment. Not exactly something that we need, dear wife. We need a little bit of money is what we really. But I'm just not sure. I don't want to remove a bunch of our court positions. It's not like we're even employing that many. We're just not making much money. And I mean, yeah, we did just pay for the thing that's the tea garden. That might help a tiny bit. Do we have anything we can sell? The worn manuscript. Well, we can't sell the brooch and we can't sell the necklace because we got these from our wife. Maybe we can sell this. 39. You know what? The manuscript? It's only +1 learning. I think we'll sell the manuscript to keep our family afloat here. It's kind of crazy to think, right? Like, you know, Kong Zhao Jian, he was in this backwater and then he gets to go to the capital and, you know, everything seems to be really going really well. And he, you know, then he goes back home to his little, like, his little estate up here in the mountains. And, you know, he's back to being poor, you know, even though he's the emperor's antiquarian. And we probably go and spend a decent amount of time in the capital here. you know, managing stuff for the Emperor, but ultimately we're still poor, and we still have never really held a prominent position, despite the fact that we are a descendant of Confucius. So, oh, you passed Huang Di as the, oh, apparently the province of Tiande. No, oh god, don't put us up there. Oh, right on the border with the barbarians? I really hope that we don't get that posting. That would be the worst posting for Zhao Jian. He is not a warrior. Put somebody who's like capable of war there. Please do not. Oh no, we're the governor. With the passing of Governor Sui Rao, who succumbed to a fatal apoplexy, it was announced that the government of Yanmen. Oh no, this is. Oh god, that is really far north. Oh, we're gonna take another kind of terrible appointment. Sun Huan. I need to inspect these lands immediately. Oh man, that is a rough one. We've been getting absolutely terrible appointments. At least we come in with a little bit of a treasury here. So our predecessor here at least left us with a little bit of money. I think that we should do an inspection activity first thing because it's free, but man, that is, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, can we do that immediately? We might be able to. Yeah, inspection, plan the inspection. So we don't really have too far to go. I don't want to spend too much money here, so we won't really worry about that. There's a little bit of mountain danger. So let's hire a mountaineer just to lower the danger, just a touch. Activity options, we might as well go full funding. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. Improved success chance, yeah, that's what I want, because we didn't do very good on our last one. So Sun Yaoshi. Oh, this guy actually has a child. Huh, interesting. I like that it pulls like living characters. All right, let's go and check out our new lands. Oh man, it's just like a mountainous. Oh man, look at this place. Oh, but it does have a special building. Dai Zhao. What is Dai Zhao? Let's get a. Is it like a? No, okay, it's not a Confucian place. What's the special building over here? Let me see. Economy and buildings. Dai Zhao. The Pagoda of Fogong Temple. The Pagoda of Fogong Temple is a tall wooden pagoda built without nails, rising 9 stories. It houses sacred relics and statues, and its clever design remains a marvel of engineering and a symbol of faith. Ooh, okay, we could construct this building, but we do not have the money for it. That is for damn sure. All right, well, regardless, at least we got a salary now. But okay, so this is a nothing province right now, but we've got Shihua here with us, coming along, which is hopefully he'll help us with our overseer intent. As I arrive in Xinjiao, I am brought to the study. A group of servants attend to all my needs and fuss around me for a while until I ask them to leave. How am I meant to focus on my task at hand if they keep running around the room? So do we want to improve the bureaucracy? Yeah, obviously that's going to be what we're attempting to do here. We're not a warlike person. Tax evasion. Success chance decreases marginally. Friendly nobles, but it increases marginally as well. As I travel through the streets of Xinjiao, suddenly I find myself facing a woman being threatened by some sort of ruffian in the middle of the city. She screams for help as she looks at me and my guards. Some mercenaries in the city have been turning to banditry and crime to sustain themselves of late, but I had no idea it had gotten this bad. Do I want to step in and help this woman? Have the garrison run them out of the city. Assemble the local garrison to get rid of the bandits. It's a martial challenge. Perhaps they are open for a job offer. No, I need to intervene. Huh. I mean, compassionate. We are compassionate. We're not necessarily brave. 9% chance. We could get wounded by the ruffian, though. Protective ruler. Assemble the local garrison to get rid of the bandits. I think we're gonna go for it. This, you know what? This does have the stressor loss, which makes me think that this is the kind of fitting one for our. Let's see, 10% chance. Oh no, we're wounded by the ruffian. But we did try to step in anyways. We're gonna need to deal with these bandits here, though. Apparently things are a little bit rough out here in the frontier provinces. After thoroughly scrutinizing all the documents I could find, I've managed to rustle out some extra budget I can reallocate to alleviate some of the local infrastructure. Fixing our local tax loopholes. Well, we did see that there was some tax evasion, so I am going to go for that one there. Success chance is increasing very, very slightly. So that's good. As I travel through the valleys surrounding Xinjiao, I reflect on an all too common problem. As soon as we leave the city, we find ourselves stuck in muddy ditches and following paths that do not go anywhere. These old roads are barely of any use, if any use at all, unless I look into setting aside men to start working on repairs. It will likely start affecting local citizens and foreign traders if it hasn't already. I will need to allocate funds for this, so the prefecture gets new roads for 10 years, which could be good. Levy the citizens. The treasury has enough money, so we can afford that. So let's do that. All right, the inspection's gonna be done. 50-50 chance, come on. It looked impossible at first, but somehow we have managed to find a way to start putting things right in Xinjiao, ending some of the local corruption and bandits. Though it is only a first step in the right direction, it is crucial for the country's future. Now we just need to ensure we're on the right path. Hey, we succeeded. So we gain inspection-focused taxes for 15 years. That's pretty good. Oh, taxes plus 2 per month. Nice. And then we gain 150 treasury. That's great. We gain some governor experience. We gain merit. We gain extra gold. Greatly improved salary for, oh, that is nice. 100 devotion. Oh, that is actually, things went well. Things went very, very well. Hell yeah. All right, let's go home. Things are looking good over here. All right. So I do know, at least what somebody mentioned in a comment in the last episode, we do get stuff by building buildings and things like that. And so I do think, we could build one of these special buildings. Examination hall, burial site, marches, siege works, jousting grounds. Dragon kiln sounded interesting. Built on the side of a steep slope, which it does seem like we have some steep slopes around here. This complex of kilns can produce extremely high temperatures, fire needed to produce exotic ceramics highly valuable as trade goods. Gives us a nice boost of tax and development. The examination hall, no, we can't construct this. Not unlocked by any Shatuo tradition. Well, that's unfortunate. Exam hall, I don't know if exam hall is really that fitting. Siege works, royal armories, crown smithies, archery grounds, tax offices. Can't build those either, unfortunately. Can we construct a new holding? Ooh, we could build a new temple. Why can't we build the cities or anything? Maybe we build a new temple? Or we build a building in the temple. 2 years. We could build some hospices. Oh, wait, which holding do we... Oh, yeah, okay, so we actually control this holding, right? Oh, and we control this holding as well. Ah, yeah. We have the city, too? And we have the city. Interesting. Okay. We can't upgrade that though. All right, so let's go on a little bit of a building thing here. Do we want to build hill farms or cattle pastures? Maybe we build the cattle pastures. It costs a little extra, but it gives them. Nah, we gotta let's use our money wisely. Let's build that. Let's build something in the temple. Let's build up the temple a little bit. A scriptorium. Desert agriculture, hunting grounds, monasteries. You know what? Monasteries could be good up in the mountains. And then we've still got 250. Can we boost up the... Well, we knew there were bandits, and we are kind of on the edge here. So I think we're going to upgrade the defenses from hill forts, small hill forts. We're going to build some simple earthworks over here. There we go. We're spending all of the treasury. As far as I'm aware, there's no point of keeping your treasury... keeping your treasury full and not using it, because you don't get to keep it later unless you like embezzle from your treasury. Too few concubines, no worries. You can pardon your vassal, gentleman Li Jiangshu. Not from our family's house of Li, right? I don't think so. Wow, this is a big family though. Oh, he's a little bit of a deviant, it should be said. Do we need to? Well, I don't see any need to pardon him here. You can request support. You can request treasury. Treasury could be good. We could use treasury to continue our funding the development of our province here. So I don't see why we wouldn't want to do that. Could we build up the city to level 2? No. But what do they got here? Guilds? Yeah, we can't upgrade it. Yeah, we're just not developed enough. Keep in mind, it's only the year 876. Wow, it's only been, what, 867? So it's only been like 11 years since the game started. There it goes. You guys are in for a slow play here, apparently. Not a let's play. Local examination, capital examination. We could go in... Oh no, we won't make it in time. We're too busy doing our thing out here in the province, trying to like make the best of it. So, which is totally fine, of course. Could we modify circuit administration? Industrial standard? Oh god. Governor's salary is generous? Huh. Wonder what that would... Doesn't, the governor's salary plus 25%. Vassal development, monthly treasury plus 5. Okay. Oh man, that's cool. There's so many things in this game that I have, or in the new mod, not mod, in the new DLC that I have yet to explore. And I think we're gonna continue exploring that in the next episode. So until then, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.